What is up, guys? It's Impulse here, and today I wanted to talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Now, this is a series that I just picked up at the end of March, and I'm on the Bedlam Bride right now, and I'm just really enjoying this series. It's definitely one of those book series where every time I'm talking to like a friend that's into reading, I'm suggesting the series, and they're all sick of me talking about this series. And as I'm sure a lot of you have seen, they actually just greenlit a TV show of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Seth McFarlane's, I guess, production company is doing it. Who, if you don't know, that's the guy who did like Ted and Family Guy and all that stuff. And it's going to be on Peacock. So initially, I'm super excited about this TV show. I think it's one of those stories that would work really well in either a TV show or movie format. However, when I do really think about it, I am a little bit concerned for a couple different reasons. For one, as everyone said, I think that this series would work way better in animation form. When you're dealing with something that's got like, I think it's going to be at some point 10 books, um, you have actors that age, actors that stop wanting to work on the series, and when you're animated, none of that really matters. Where you can have people pick up voice acting that sound like characters if actors have to leave, or if actors age, it doesn't really matter because you can just draw them however you want. I think like another really big thing for me is what is the budget for this going to be like? Because if you know anything about Dungeon Crawler Carl, this could be a massive TV show, and I'm worried that it's on Peacock because I don't think that Peacock's really strikes me as one of those companies that has like a bunch of money to put into shows for special effects. Something like Dungeon Crawler Carl, I'd feel much better if this show was maybe an HBO show or Prime show because, there's issues with all of those streaming services. However, they do pump a lot of money into their series, especially for fantasy and sci-fi. And when we look at like Peacock, for instance, the last Seth MacFarlane produced show that I've seen is Ted, the TV show, and they had to cancel that show because they said that the CGI for Ted was too much money. And I'm thinking, well, if you had to cancel Ted, the TV show, which was a show a lot of people enjoyed, it had really good reviews. If you had to cancel Ted because the CGI was too expensive, what is it going to be like when you get to DCC and you're having, a million forms of Mordecai, or you're having, them fighting like big kaiju's, or massive like monsters, or a bunch of space scenes. I don't know. I'm worried that it is not going to be able to do the source material just. The other thing I'm worried about, and actually this is kind of a good and bad news thing. One, I do think Seth MacFarlane would be able to really capture a lot of the humor that is in Dungeon Crawler Carl. However, I am worried about Dungeon Crawler Carl, the show, because I feel that I'm hoping that this would not happen, but a lot of the very goofy, like kind of humor that you see in Dungeon Crawler Carl, I could see it becoming very like Rick and Mortified, where it's like maybe the fan base ends up being just kind of annoying when it's introduced to a wider audience, or not understanding that some things are just like meant to be stupid, but they overly embrace it, like with you see with Pickle Rick. So I am a little bit worried about, okay, this is a series I really like. What is this? How is this going to be taken by a wider audience if they really go and run with it? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, are you excited for this TV show? Are you worried? Are you kind of just like, all right, I'm just gonna wait to see what happens? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm like, this could be a really cool thing. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens, and I'm definitely gonna be hyped though when we start to get trailers around it. I'm just hoping that there's these books are so dense. Like, I'm hoping that they won't cut out too much things. And I just hate that every TV show nowadays is like, okay, we're doing 8 episode seasons, and each episode is like 40 minutes. And I just wish, when you're dealing with a book series like this, I wonder how will it be one season per book? Will it just be a continuous thing? Very curious to see how exactly they're going to handle it. But appreciate you guys watching. Definitely let me know, have you read this series before? I can't suggest it enough. Definitely get the audiobook, or just read it on paper because the audiobook is really, really, really good. So I've been kind of going back and forth between reading and audiobooking it. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.